kind of get ourselves a fishing license, but we thought Cabela's opened up at 8 o'clock. But it actually opens up at 9, so we're going to try to find the nearest Walmart or something. I don't know, I really want to do some fishing. Alright, we're at Walmart now. Hopefully we're going to be able to pick up a fishing license here. The license arrows only costed $10 for an out-of-state youth license. Also pick up some more tackle. I got these shiner things right here. Bobbers. These hooks right here. And let's see. There's one other thing. Got this small spool of 6-pound monofilament line in case if I'm gonna fish the river. I don't know. It's gonna work hopefully, because don't river fish like live bait under a bobber. I mean, I would assume so. I mean, it's a river fish. I mean, what did they eat in a river? I don't think they eat Chick-fil-A or anything. So yeah, we're gonna head to Sisters, Oregon. It's 9 o'clock right now. We're hoping to be on the road like an hour or so ago, but you know, Cabela's doesn't open at 9 and we thought it opened at 8, blah blah blah. I'm just rambling on, so anyways, there's nothing really else to say, so
That one's smaller and it just kind of
oh yeah,
poking itself in the nose.
that's a weird antelope. Got mallards. Got the teal, shoveler, widgeon, pintail, wood duck, gadwall. Caribou mount. Four pronghorn, large pronghorn. Baits. There's trout. That's about it, I guess. I don't know. Alright guys, we're fishing Detroit Lake in Oregon, and I'm using this little swim bait. Looks like shad because I've read that there's shad in this lake. I don't know. We spent like a half an hour searching for this lake after a bunch of wrong turns. We finally found it. I think it's around 11:30 right now. So yeah. We fished what's the lake called, Detroit Lake, after we spent a half hour trying to find it. We spent a half hour there. I spent 10 minutes throwing a little shad swim bait, and I think I got one bite. I'm not sure. It wasn't rocks. I know the difference between a fish and rocks. And then I was getting bored with that, so I tied on the thing that I picked up at Walmart with the little shiner, and I didn't get any bites on that because, you know, there's people swimming around. It's hot. The fish are going to be out deep. I just want to throw my line in the water because I was anxious. Then now I don't know where we're going to go from here, but I'm tired. It's hot out, and that's about it. It's just that it's tired and hot out. Sweaty, lazy people. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we are going through a graveyard of dead trees. And it's like 1,000,000 degrees out, and there's snow right there. It's right there, there's snow, next to us. There's just snow. Dead trees. It's disturbing. Look at all those dead trees. I mean, geez, if a tree rights person were here, they would go ballistic right now. I mean, look at all these dead trees. I mean, there's one, right there that's still alive, but they're just mostly dead. It's just dead. Snow. Look at that. Boom. That's a big mountain. And look, there's a big mountain over there. And there's a big mountain right there. I mean, that's like a couple, how far? That's, yeah, it's just really high. Just don't listen to me, just pay attention to the mountain. It's a big mountain, like big. Well, guys, I'm at some sort of reservoir in the middle of Oregon nowhere. Right now, I have a bobber tied on with a little shad. Not a shad, but like a little shiner. Found this little jig here, and there's a bunch of dead crawfish around. I heard from someone that there's bass in this lake, so that's a good thing. The water is unusually low, so what I'm doing is that I'm treasure hunting, and no. Let's see. What find here? Nope, a little craw that I have to pincher. I'm gonna have to tie a little craw. That's all I'm gonna have to do. I don't know how old this is in there, but let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to tie on the craw. Maybe look for some more lures. Ooh, I just had a nice bluegill take my shiner. So never mind, I think I might keep the shiner on. It was a big bluegill too. Really good sized bluegill. Right in a little calm pocket there. I just reeled it in fast. I don't know if I got that on camera, but it was right in here. Guys, I was just dinking off with this jig and I had a 1 pound smallmouth grab it right at the bank here. Oh. Oh, dang it. Well guys, I didn't get that on camera there, but look, I caught a smallmouth bass. My first fish in Oregon. What I was doing is that I would cast along the bank here, and then I would slowly reel it in, and then like I would get caught on the rocks, and then I would just jerk it out there and then wait for 10 seconds, and then there would be a fish on there. I saw a couple like 1-pounders, but boy, whew, wow. First ever smallmouth, and first ever fish in Oregon. You want to get a picture of him? There. Alright guys, I got a pretty good decent photo of him, so now let's go for the epic release. There he goes. Whew. On this little jig right here. Thing is that the shore is just littered in dead crawdads. So that must be what they're feasting on. Tiny itty baby micro finesse jig. Alright guys, so this is how I catch that fish. You see the shoreline right there? I'll go like boom, like that. That's the long shoreline there. Then I'll let it hit the bottom, then I'll slowly reel it in. I would bounce off the bottom. But then when I get stuck on something, I'll just give it a big jerk to get it on the hook and let it sit there for 10 seconds. Then slowly lift up on it, and then that's how the fish would bite. So maybe we might catch a fish. I know, I had 2 other 1-pounders on. That's a pretty dinky smallmouth. So just oh, I just had one hit it. Reel it in nice and slow. And I like to hit it close to the bank. Like, see, look, I don't know if you can see it there or not, but it'll go like that. And a hook, let it sit there. You need it. First ever jig fish, first ever fish in Oregon, and first ever smallmouth. I am really excited. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but look how realistic that is. I'm just slowly dragging along the bottom like this. And then when I get caught on something, it will stay right there. And then give it a quick yank and it jumps up like that. Let's sit there for like 10 seconds and I'll slowly bring it up, go boop. Looks like a real